so here we go. This is Gauge Reality. Thanks for checking out the video. If you could, please like, comment, and subscribe. And follow me on Instagram at Gauge_reality and Facebook at Gauge Reality with 2 Y's. So this video is about my Carver Customs Compensator. I'm gonna be putting this onto my Smith & Wesson M2.0 45 caliber. So I bought this gun initially to do practical shooting with USPSA. I'm a member now, so great. Pat myself on the back, getting that done. And so, you know, I'm out there. I want to go to the open division. So they have different divisions. I was shooting like limited. I was shooting limited minor with my 9mm, but I knew I wanted to go to major. And so most guys, they shoot major in like a 40 cal, you know, so anything above that. But you do have, I think, 38 Super is either major or minor. I'm not really sure. You can go to USPSA website and figure that all out. But anyway, I wanted to shoot 45. I think that the 45 caliber shoots a little bit flatter than the 40 caliber does. And I paid, you know, $4.99 for this gun. It was a steal. It was a really good deal. Which, you know, versus getting the Smith & Wesson Performance Center in the 40, which was close to $700. But when you look at it, once I build this gun up, I'm gonna be right back to that price of the $700 or more when I build this gun up versus the Smith & Wesson. The benefit of the Smith & Wesson is you get the performance grips, a little bit better trigger, you get a ported barrel, ported slide. But I kind of wanted to make my own gun and give it my own characteristics. So, you know, put the magazine wells on it, compensator, send it off, get some slide work done, and, you know, put in a better trigger. So I kind of wanted to do it myself. So I could have gotten the 40, but I really wanted to do the 45. You don't see a lot of guys with this gun, which is why I'm having so many problems trying to find aftermarket parts for this gun. And then Colin Smith & Wesson, they don't really show this gun as much love as I would think they should. Like, you know, they're more popular handguns. So, you know, it's all good. So surfing around the internet, found Carver Customs. I'm not really sure if someone recommended it to me or I seen it in a YouTube video, but I stumbled upon Carver Customs and just trying to figure it all out. And I found me a compensator. I actually spoke to Bobby at Carver Customs. I think he may be the owner or, you know, he runs the show. Not really sure, but he was a really cool guy. Great customer service. I don't have a coupon code or anything like that, but it's free promo to them because you get great customer service. Word of mouth is great. So go check them out if you're looking to do any upgrades to your pistols, especially Glocks. You know, pretty much you're gonna find a lot of aftermarket parts for Glocks, and they do have a really good inventory for Glocks. So this is what's in this envelope right here, but to just let you know, I will show you that the gun is unloaded. I have the magazine right here, gonna sit it far away, and no magazine, and it's empty, right? So there you go. So I really like this gun. I shoot very well with it. Just really looking to make it my own. And I have large hands, and the grip on this gun, you know, with Smith & Wesson, they give you the 4 different back straps where you can take these back straps off. And, you know, a 45 already is gonna have a huge grip. But even with this back strap, I have the large on here now. It works great because I think on my compact, my Smith & Wesson compact, which is a 9mm, I have the extra large back strap on. So yeah, so let's get into the Compensator. It's a little bit about this gun. I really like it. You should buy one. So spoke with Bobby down there at Carver Customs. He kind of walked me through the process, which you can find it on the website. One critique I will say about the Carver Customs website is not as intuitive as I would like it to be. So it was really kind of, I had a lot of questions about things that were right there in front of my face that I couldn't really navigate it. But other than that, they very resourceful individuals and they do offer a lot. So definitely check them out. So I have the 4-port Compensator, and it's the stainless steel Compensator. So I kind of wanted to go with the whole stainless steel look. So we got the stainless steel Compensator. I'll probably put like like a stainless steel looking trigger in there, and also with the stainless steel mag well. And then once I put the base plates on my magazines, I will also do the stainless steel base plates. So kind of give it a little bit more character, right? So let's go ahead, open this up. This is the invoice right here. I paid $109 for this Compensator. And as you can see, he personally signed "thank you" on the invoice, which I'm telling you, customer service goes a long way. It's a lost art. Not a lot of people are giving great customer service, which is kind of sad. So definitely check those guys out at Carver Customs. So this is the Carver M&P 45 Compensator, and it says 3/4. I have no idea what that means. That's probably the thread pitch, 3/4 thread pitch. The SKU number is CARV, CARV-45-comp, COMP. So that's the SKU number for this Compensator, and it's for the model 45 2.0, which this is the gun, and they call it silver 4-port. Of course, I said stainless, but because it looks stainless, but they call it silver, which is fine. So comes in this nice little Ziploc baggie here, a little jewelry Ziploc baggie or whatever you want to call it. And this is my first time putting a Compensator on a gun, besides a rifle, right? Because you got an AR, you're probably going to put a Compensator on there. And so this is very light. It's extremely light. I wish I would have bought my scale out now, but I'll do a follow-up video on it with the scale. And so it comes with some blue Loctite. It's high temp, removable Loctite, and it's variable VRUB tight 1, 2, 3. So I mean, Loctite is a brand, so obviously I'm gonna say Loctite. It's kind of like saying Uber, but you're riding in a Lyft. So that's just the brand that they gave you. I'm not gonna put this on right now. I'm going to just put it on without it, and then once I really, get set in, then I'll put it in there. Then of course, they have some literature here. So it's the instructions. Place the threaded barrel into the slide, clean threads on barrel and comp with alcohol before installing. Using the Vibertite, I don't know how to say that, 1, 2, 3, or red Loctite 272, place O-ring around the threads on barrel behind the crown. Screw on comp and unscrew, wiping off excess thread blocker. Screw on comp as far as it will go against the slide, then back off until the contour of the comp matches the slide contour. Wipe off excess thread blocker on the barrel. Place the slide with the barrel on the comp flat surfaces to secure move. Oh, if it does not move, extend the barrel and the comp forward as far as possible. Then place the edge of the tabletop where the comp is hanging downward and allow gravity to pull the thread blocker inside the comp. Let stand overnight for all cure. So, and then it says ports, the 4 ports. So basically it says if you're using factory ammo, you need to have a 14 to 15 pound recoil spring. If you're using plus P ammo, a 15 to 16 pound, or if you're doing major, 16 to 17 pound. Required spring weights may vary depending upon ammo hand load. So if you're hand loading your ammo, you got to kind of figure out what type of spring you're going to need. Test gun was used with M&P 45. Please note, we recommend the use of non-captured guide rod with either an ISMI or Wolf recoil spring. So I have the 4 ports for the Gen 2. So that's what that's like, if you look there on the right, you'll see the X for the 4 ports, and then at the bottom of the X, they highlighted the red circle for 2 for the Gen 2 M&P. And then on the back here, have the instructions and show you about the recoil springs. And so like, that was another reason of why I called them, because I was a little confused about the recoil springs, right? Because when I when I called Smith & Wesson to try to figure out what type of recoil spring I had, the guy I spoke to on the phone, he wasn't that helpful, and I get it. They don't really want you to put aftermarket parts on your gun. You know, Smith & Wesson has great customer service, but they don't really want you to put aftermarket parts on your gun. So I get it. So, you know, he just gave me like, he was like, oh, generally Smith & Wesson, we put 14 pound springs on our guns. So I'm like, generally, dude, tell me, you know, what type of spring I have in my gun, you know what I mean? So, but I get it, you know what I mean? So, and then Smith & Wesson owns Gemtech, which is a suppressor company, which I didn't know that. I found that out. So he sent me over to Gemtech. They were not helpful because they do suppressors, not compensators. So, you know, if you don't have any Smith & Wesson stock, it's American Outdoors. You should definitely go and buy some of their stock right now. I own stock in American Outdoors, and right now the stock is going up. Last time I checked, we were up about $4. So definitely check them out, and it's like $10 a share right now. So it's definitely affordable. So I'm gonna go ahead, screw on this compensator, and let's just see. Pretty easy. Just hold on. Did I not get an O-ring? I don't. Where's the O-ring? Nope, I don't have an O-ring. So I don't know. I mean, it said O-ring when I put that AIM surplus thread protector on my Glock. It came with an O-ring. Let's see here.
Okay, so I'm lost right now. I didn't watch any videos or read this or anything, so I'm trying to see. I know I'm doing something wrong, and I think it's dealing with this guide rod. It's definitely dealing with the guide rod. Maybe I should take the gun apart. Let's try that. Let's try that. But this is sexy already. I can tell this is very sexy. So, all right, let's just take the gun down. All right. Okay, got this, got that. Alright. Alright, so boom. So now I took the gun down. And let's see. I think this should work now. Man, this is so fucking sexy. Like, I'm telling you, this is beautiful. Beautiful! Alright, so, okay. Alright, hold on. see. 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, so, alright. So boom. That's not tight, but I'm gonna see that once I put the guide rod and the spring back in, will it get tight? So let's see here.
Kind of line it up. All right, okay, so it's on there. So let's see. Yeah. This is all new territory for me. So, all right. Okay. All right. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah. So it's tight now. So that's all I needed to do. Man, let me tell you. Oh man. Listen. I'm in a relationship, but I think I might get a side piece. You know what I mean? This is, oh my gosh, look at that. That is beautiful. That is beautiful. That is beautiful. Oh man. Now, so, you know, speaking to Bobby, he was telling me is that, you know, a lot of guys have success with these compensators. So he told, you know, he didn't tell me anything. He advised that I just try out the compensator with the spring I have right now, the factory spring. He believes it may work, but if not, I may want to check out a different spring, which is like $10. So I'm gonna try this first. So we're under quarantine right now, so I didn't shoot last week. I haven't shot in a week, right? So I didn't shoot in a match last Tuesday, and I may not shoot this Tuesday. It really depends on how this whole quarantine goes. I was in Bass Pro Shop again today, and they're restocking their shelves with more ammo, but you are limited to 2 boxes per caliber. And I bought some 12 gauge and some 223 today. So my thing is, I don't want to go out, shoot matches, and you know, burn through, you know, 80 to 100 rounds or more, and then, you know, everything hits the fan, and now I'm like, man, I gotta defend myself in my home and my family, and I just blew all this ammo at a match last week. So I'm kind of just taking things easy right now, and it's kind of going from there. But can't wait to get out to try this. This looks so beautiful. I mean, this is gorgeous. This is like when I first saw a 67 Impala, you know what I mean? Like when I first saw a 96 Impala. This is like seeing a 64 Impala. This is like seeing, you know, that girl in high school that was a cheerleader, and, you know, she started talking to you in the cafeteria. This is what this is like right here, you know what I mean? This is like when I first saw my first big paycheck, you know what I'm saying? Like this is beautiful. I'm excited about it. So can't wait to get out to the range and shoot it. On another note, I will say, and I'm not gonna get up and get it. So these are the standard magazines for this gun. They're 10 round magazines. And of course I'm gonna shoot open, so I want, you know, higher, more capacity mags. So I have those Smith & Wesson OE magazines that go out to 14 rounds, and they're just bulky. They're extremely clunky and bulky. And talking to Bobby, he actually sent me a label to have those magazines FedEx to him so he could try them out, because he had never seen the 14 rounders. To try them out and see if I could put a base plate, a 3-round base plate on that 14 rounder to give me 17 rounds. And he tried it out. Great guy. He did it for free. He didn't have to do that. And said that, you know, they would not work, but the 10 rounders will work for the for the +3. So, and also he said that the 14 rounder OE mags from Smith & Wesson would not work with the magwell. I think it's the Taylor Force magwell. Don't quote me on that, I may be wrong. So the only ones that will work are the 10 rounders with the base plate. So I'm kind of like, man, I have a few of those 14 rounder magazines and I have like 5 of these 10 rounders. So it looks like I'm gonna have to get base plates for these 10 rounders and buy more 10 rounders and get the magwell and just have that the 14 rounders just kind of sitting around, not using them. And those are very expensive magazines. So other than that, that's it. You know, this is Gauge Reality. Thanks for checking out the video. Go over to Carver Customs, see what they have. You know, if you want a little bit more performance out of your gun, you want to make it sexy, dress it up. You do, you know, practical shooting, or you want to get into practical shooting. It's not cheap, you know, but you know, I'm not rich, so I do try to look for deals and try to figure this stuff out. And sometimes you got to save a little bit of money, but I can't wait to get to the range to try out my new Compensator. I'm telling you, this is so freaking sexy. Like, this gun already shoots flat, and I'm really good, well, you know, with this gun, but hopefully it'll allow me to get back on target for my follow-up shots. And that's really why you want to use a Compensator, because, you know, what happens is, you know, when you draw from the holster, you come up to target, line sights, pull the trigger, that round cycles, and what happens is the recoil will bring the gun up side to side depending on your grip. And you really want to use this Compensator to keep the gun flat. So it has 3 ports on each side of it. So once the gases are released, they're gonna go this way. And so that's gonna keep the gun straight ahead. So the gases are coming this way and the gun's gonna be straight ahead, right? And then it has the 4 ports at the top, right? And then those 4 ports at the top allow the gun, the gases to go up and push the gun down, versus if you're shooting, well, hold on, let's try that. So versus if you're shooting and you pull the trigger and the gun does that, and now you got to get back on target for your second shot, your follow-up shot. So if the gases are going up, it pushes the gun down to keep you on target for that follow-up shot. And that's really what you want this for, you know, but I just can't wait. I mean, this is just, I mean, it's sexy. I mean, even look at the contour of these lines, how you can tell it's made for this gun. It is definitely made for this gun. Like, just the design of the lines and that indentation. I mean, I'm excited about it. I'm extremely excited about it. So thank you all for checking out the video. This went a little longer than I anticipated. Oh, you know what? One more thing. So I got this custom holster, and with the comp, won't work with the holster. So that's another thing. So one thing I will say, let me get my competition holster. I didn't want to get up, but I'm gonna do it. I need to get my competition holster just to see if it will fit that holster. All right, I'm back. And so that's why I grabbed this holster, because I'm almost certain it will not fit this holster. And I think I may be right. It won't. So that's, man, that hurts. That hurts. Because I really like this holster. Damn. So it is what it is. I mean, that's once you start if you alter one thing, you got to alter something else. You got to alter something else. So it does have you know, little hex screws right here. I can release the retention on it, so maybe that'll help, but I highly doubt it because this compensator is very wide. So I'm probably gonna have to go to a custom holster for this gun. So, you know, we'll see. But that's it. I'm out. That's final. Y'all, thanks for coming. I appreciate it. Have a good day. Bye.